Good morning. Welcome to the Rustic log cabin in Northern Maine. Cut. Good morning. My name is Tom. I come to you from the Rustic log cabin in Northern Maine. Welcome to my outpost. Future plans for the East Grand channel. Maybe every once in a while we should sit down and just have some future plan videos. Well, that's what today's video is. Future plans. Roughly over the next 12 months. You know me and projects. One of the big projects that we were talking about for right here at Beaver Creek was moving this cabin behind me. Moving it that way about 1,000 feet. I've got the materials, I've got the tool, I got the know-how. But it's one of them things I don't want to do if I don't have to. Now, if you're just catching this video and hadn't known why I wanted to move the cabin, I built this cabin last summer. And last fall in October, and when I built, it was bone dry. I mean, this place was bone dry. Just like it was this summer, it was bone dry. So when I picked the spot, I love the view around the cabin. It's wide open. I mean, there's trees everywhere, but it's kind of wide open. So I liked it. It's on my, there's good deer sign behind me, good deer sign to the right, good deer sign to the left. It was just a place that I thought I could build a cabin and really enjoy it here. Well, make a long story short, last October, this place was a swamp. What we're on is peat moss, and we had a lot of rain last October. I mean, it was like torrential rain the entire month of October. So this place, it literally had no bottom around the cabin. The cabin was I set the cabin on really good ground. So the cabin was set at the highest piece here. So the cabin hasn't moved a bit. But the trail out in front of it was really quite wet and swampy. So I was thinking, well, I don't like that, so I moved the cabin. And I've looked at property all over my land here where I could move this cabin to. And I found a nice place 1,000 feet away. And I've been watching that all fall to see wet spots. I don't want to move over there and have the same problem. Well, I don't. It's bone dry over there. But this year, it's livable here. You know, it's a little damp, but I haven't been to a camp anywhere that wasn't a little wet as far as outposts go. You know, you come out in the woods, no gravel, and you build a cabin. You don't have much luxury. But this year, this is doable and livable. So I'm like anybody else. If I don't have to work hard, I don't really want to work hard. So I think I'm going to put the cabin move on hold for at least another year. And just look at the ground around here. You know, I'm in my sneakers right now. The ground is moist, but it's not a swamp. So maybe we'll chalk up last year to just excessive rain. So that's my plan anyways, is to not move this cabin right now. I know some of you are looking forward to that, but hey, it's a lot of work on my part. So that's what's coming up for future plans with us. And then we've got a big project. Now, it's not a big project, not a big one for me anyways. But I got a big project coming up for the Rustic log cabin. I'm planning on starting it in December after hunting season is behind us. Got to readjust my bench. I'm planning on starting that project after hunting season is behind us and kind of in between ice fishing season. I don't like to start ice fishing until I have at least 8 to 10 inches of ice. I know other people get out on a lot less. I used to. I choose not to anymore. So anyways, up there, what's the big project? Well, what was it? I forget what year it was now. 4 or 5 years ago, I built the guest cottage for my daughter and my grandsons. And now she's married now, and so now it's for my son-in-law also. But what they've done is we've gotten more grandkids. So the cabin is quite small for the family that they are now. When I built the cabin, it was 2 grandsons and my daughter, and they just needed a place to sleep. So I wanted them to have a building, so I built a building that was 12 feet by 16 feet. And I've got videos on it, plus I'll be taking more videos. It's a timber frame building with big full fir trees for rafter support, all of that. But I've decided to put a small addition on the back of it. And I bought the materials. It's all rough sawn materials. So I got the materials really cheap, and more so because the lumberyard I deal with hasn't gone up in their prices like other places. So I was able to purchase the materials to build this addition for less than $1,000. So I'm going to start that addition this fall. December. The addition is going to be 8 feet by 12 feet. And what that will give me is 2 bunk beds on both sides, because now we have 4 grandsons. So that means 4 bunk beds for the 4 grandsons. 1 window, a big window in the back, which is also going to be a fire exit. And we'll be able to put a little small kitchen table up front of that window, so rainy days they can play games or whatever. It'll be their room is what it will be. And then the other cabin, the front part of the cabin, still sleeps 3 people. Out there we have a full bed with a bunk bed on top. So that's where everybody's been sleeping. 2 grandsons on the top, and then the parents down in the lower bed. So this little addition will be perfect for out there. So anyways, I think outside of hunting, as far as what you guys can look forward to, is that addition and not moving this cabin. What else? And I'm hoping to be packing it in as far as projects go. The other project here, number 1, is be next summer getting these 2 hunt shacks finished up. I want to put in plywood windows that open up, so that like certain time of days I can have behind me, I want to have closed, especially on this second stand I put up. There's no way that a deer is going to sneak up from that direction on me. Even if he does or she does, the way the land is laid out, I will see the deer regardless. I want to put some plywood backs in back of me, number 1, to block the wind, and number 2, so it will help darken me and not silhouette me so much at the sunset hour. So that's what I want to do with that cabin. The same thing over here, the swale grass side of things, I can put up a piece of plywood and block the sun, block the wind, and just seclude me more in the hunt shack. And then the other thing I'd like to do is I would like to put in a propane heater, a buddy heater, especially for once we get closer to muzzle loading season and all of that. I don't have it this year, but I will have for next year, because what I've been doing, just sitting out there all day, sun up to sundown, makes for a long day, but it's comfortable. I can move around a little bit, so it's not really that tragic. So that'll be on the projects for next year, getting them 2 hunt shacks wrapped up. And then scouting. That's going to be top of the list. I got a piece over there I want to scout, and behind me I want to go back at least a half a mile to a mile and see what's going on back there. There is a Bear Brook runs out of a swamp back there, and I want to go check that out. I want to go walk around that and see what's going on back there. Just stuff like that. So anyways, and then, you know, just plain have fun with the videos with you guys. You know, from 1 week to the next. This stuff is absolutely nothing without you guys. You know, I'm not going to produce videos that people won't watch, and I'm not going to that just aren't getting any support. So without you guys, then it's nothing. I can tell when it's a good video because I pick up a lot of subscribers. If I do a video and don't pick up too many subscribers, or the comments are low or something like that, then I realize that it's probably not a topic that you guys want to watch. So anyways, it's hard to figure out what you guys want to watch sometimes. And as you all know, this is a real channel where most of the time you guys are getting what I'm doing. You know, if it's a project I'm on, or if I'm getting ready for hunting season or fishing season, that's what these videos are about. So, but anyways, I hope you're enjoying coffee. This is going to wrap this up. Future plans for East Grand Woodsman channel. I will see you next week.